All right, if you're running a small business here in Australia, you already know managing your money is everything. But let's be honest, one of the biggest headaches, the real admin nightmare, is invoicing, right? Well, today we're going to sort that out. We're going to find the perfect software to solve that problem for good. So, does this look familiar? I mean, are you just buried in paperwork, chasing up late payments, that constant nagging feeling that you're spending way more time on admin than you are on the actual work you love to do? It's a super common frustration, and honestly, it's just a massive drain on your energy. But here's the good news. There is a much better way. So, let's fix that. We're going to cut right through all the confusion and lay out a super clear path to get this whole process streamlined. Okay, so before we jump into the solutions, we've really got to understand the problem. Let's talk about the real cost, the actual headache of sticking with old school manual invoicing. Yeah, it's pretty much a triple threat. First, you've got delayed payments, which just crush your cash flow. Then there are the costly errors. A simple typo on an invoice can lead to some really awkward client chats and even cost you money. And finally, all that lost time. I mean, every hour you spend manually creating, sending, and tracking invoices, that's an hour you're not spending finding new clients or actually doing the work you're passionate about. So how do we fix all this? Well, the answer is pretty simple: technology. And look, the right invoicing software isn't just another app on your phone. It's a total game changer. It fundamentally transforms how you manage your business's money. This is the big one, right? Getting paid faster. Think about it. Modern software lets you pop a Pay Now button right onto the invoice. Your client can pay you with a single click. It's that easy. Plus, you get automated reminders that gently nudge anyone who's late, so you don't have to be the bad guy and play debt collector. It's all about closing that gap between finishing the job and seeing the cash hit your account. First impressions really do count. Sending out a clean, branded, professional-looking invoice, it just builds trust. It shows your clients you're serious about what you do. That kind of consistency makes your business look established and reliable, and honestly, you can't put a price on that. And let's talk about errors. When you automate this stuff, you basically eliminate the risk of human error. The software does all the heavy lifting, it calculates taxes, it adds up the totals, it figures out the due dates for you, so no more double-checking your own math or that horrible feeling when you realize you've undercharged someone. It's all about accuracy and, frankly, peace of mind. So, let's put it all together. You're getting paid faster, you look more professional, and you're cutting out those costly mistakes. What does that all add up to? A healthier, much more predictable cash flow. And for any small business owner, just knowing when money is coming in, that is the absolute key to cutting stress and actually being able to plan for the future. Okay, so you're probably convinced by now, right? Software is the way to go. But with so many options out there, how in the world do you pick the right one? Don't worry, let's break down the essential features you absolutely need to be looking for. Yeah, think of this as your must-have checklist. First off, is it actually easy to use, especially on your phone when you're on the go? Can you take card payments directly? Can it automate those recurring invoices for your regular clients? Does it play nicely and connect with the other tools you already use? And this one's a biggie for us here in Australia. Is it compliant with our tax laws, like GST? You've got to tick these boxes to make sure you're getting a tool that's actually going to work for you, not against you. All right, with that checklist in mind, let's dive into the top players in the Aussie market. We're going to look at the heavy hitters and put them side by side so you can see how they stack up. Okay, you can see right away that each of these platforms has its own distinct vibe, its own personality. QuickBooks, that's your powerful all-rounder. Xero is really built for teams that are ready to scale up. MYOB, well, that's the local hero, leaning into its deep Aussie roots with things like BPA support. Then you've got Zoho Invoice, which is an absolute gift for freelancers and startups, and Square, which is the undisputed champion for any business that's on the move, like tradies. Now, a really common question we see is QuickBooks or Xero, and here's the simplest way to think about it. QuickBooks is amazing if you just want one single, powerful system to handle everything: invoicing, accounting, the whole shebang, right from day one. Xero, on the other hand, is exceptional if your main focus is on growth. If you anticipate scaling up and need something that's all about collaboration and flexibility, Xero is probably your best bet. Okay, enough theory, let's make this practical. It's time to figure out the perfect fit for your business. We're gonna take all this info and apply it directly to you. And please, don't overthink this. It's a simple 3-step process. Step 1, define your business type. Are you a freelancer, a tradie, a growing team? Step 2, what's your core need? Is it being mobile, sticking to a budget, or having an all-in-one accounting system? And step 3, just match them up. Match your type and your need to one of our top picks. It makes the whole decision feel way less overwhelming. So here are our recommendations, plain and simple. If you're a freelancer, seriously, check out Zoho Invoice. Its free plan is just incredible. If you're a tradie or any kind of mobile business, Square Invoices is a no-brainer for getting paid on the spot. For a growing team, you're looking at Xero or QuickBooks. If you need really strong local compliance, MYOB is tailor-made for the Australian market. And if you're super budget conscious, Zoho and Square are your go-to options. Choosing the right software, this isn't just about ticking an admin box. It's a strategic move. It's something that can genuinely change how you feel about running your business day in and day out. I mean, just imagine it. What would you do with an extra, say, 3, 4, maybe even 5 hours every single week? That's time you can pour back into marketing, into amazing customer service, or hey, maybe just taking a well-deserved break. You're not just buying software here, you are literally buying back your own time. And that really brings us to the core of it. The best software doesn't just manage your invoices. It gives you back your most valuable asset, your time. This is what lets you shift from being stuck working in your business to finally having the space to work on your business. It automates all the tedious stuff so you can focus on what actually matters. So as we wrap this up, the real question isn't just, which software should I choose? The real question is, what are you going to do with all that time it gives you back? What will you build with it? Something to think about. Thanks for joining me.